So Jared's in here making our coilover mount. We got our Mosier rear end here. It's a Mosier modular rear end. And did they put their name on upside down?
No, I have the axle in upside down.
Ah.
That's probably why the third number didn't go in. Oh man. Oh.
You win some, you learn some. But looking beautiful back here. And these are the little motor pullers that I designed and had cut. And they're pretty cool because there's not a lot of options for LS. There is a valley pan mount, but we'd have to take off our whole system here, which I'd rather leave it on. You know, things that being taken apart and put back together a bunch of times, it doesn't help it out. So it's nice to be able to go around it. Now it would be nice if I had like some spreader bars on these chains, so it'd just be a bar that slid in and held these out further. But if I took off the throttle body and I took off the water passage, then it was fine. This is really close to the fuel line, but it's not pushing it. So, our fuel rail. But yeah, it's kind of going okay. Had super trouble with our gantry here. It's being a complete piece of sack of. But it's holding it up right now. And I need it to hold steady over the engine, so a chain fall is the way to do it. Kind of getting it ready to start to set in there and you know, get it kind of set, get some motor mounts going. Our bell housing showed up today, but our trans is not yet, but it is on its way. One thing that I had trouble with on my T56 was the centering of it on the compared to the end of the crank. The bell housing wasn't centered. So on my Suburban, we need to pull my trans back down because I'm blowing through pilot bushings like crazy. I've already put 3 of them in there. So these are offset dowel pins. I went ahead and just got them all because I don't want to figure out what I need and then wait for them to come in. So I just went ahead and got a set of all of them. This is 21 millimeter, 7 millimeter, 14 millimeter offset. So that'll help clock it. We'll show how to use this later. Basically, this bolts onto the back of the bell housing, and then you've got a degree wheel on your flywheel that runs around and gives you a run out, and we'll tell you which direction it needs to go on that.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.
Well, as you may or may not remember, we had this cross member or front suspension. We'll try out a front cradle, I guess. We mocked it up underneath the car without the rest of the frame. When we had that done, we made these little templates. Now, this template is supposed to sit next to that line, and the bottom is supposed to be at that angle. So our crank piece up here can roll that motor front and back, and so we'll be able to set it down at this angle down on that cross member. We also have one on the other side here.
I'm glad we spent the time to make those out of metal.
Yeah, no, it was really good. With all the time that we spent mocking it up, you might as well use it, right? And those metal templates are really going to tell us very close on how this should be. You know, if we're off a little bit, it won't much matter. But you remember how close that water passage was to that firewall, and how close our alternator was to the inner fender well. Same with our AC pump. So it needs to be right about there. You know, there isn't much leeway there, not much give. So if I crank this where this comes forward, then it'll get closer to that lean back that we're looking at, which is, we set it up for like 4 or 5 degrees lean back, I believe. And so this goes forward and it gets closer to sitting at our angle there. And that thing, holy cow. It's interesting, we're building the exhaust this early in the game, but it's a lot of the deciding factor in what's going on back here. We're thinking that we're gonna pitch this down a little bit more and move the tips down so the mufflers can angle down a little more, so this can be a little flatter. It kind of has an angle down to it, and if we could make it flatter, we could fit the tank down, fuel tank down lower. So we're gonna mess with that, but that's rocking. This guy is putting on our bell housing. We're gonna get our transmission on there, and then get our motor mounts and trans mount dialed, figured, built. And then we have a steel flywheel in it right now because we're going to do a run out and check if the bell housing is centered, because I've been having the problem with it on my Suburban with a factory one. This is an aftermarket, and so we're just going to check all of them before we go any further now that we have all the tools. Tremec. Haven't got it out of the box yet. See how Jared's doing our arms here. Pretty cool. A little backbone on it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're going to use an aluminum flywheel, but we stuck the steel one in there so we can magnet our dial indicator on there and do a run out. But we need the motor kind of a little more secure. So we're going to get the motor mounts done and then pull the trans back off and just check it. After we do that, then we should be able to put our real clutch in there, our real slave cylinder, and set up our, we got a McLeod twin disc with a aluminum flywheel. So pretty cool stuff. We have a tick mid shifter coming in for this. They have a nice brass bushing that they sell with it instead of the original poly, which made the shifter really pretty shit. Yeah, so that stuff is coming in, and then we'll start to figure out drive line and if our original mocked off the original cross member there is going to be high enough for our drive line, which I'm kind of betting it's not high enough. So, but we'll see. Tremec.
Oh, that's a good box.
That's a sweet box. Unboxing.
Unboxing.
Keep this box for years.
For how long? Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's the nicest transmission I've seen.
Oh man, Tranny's.
All the ones I've seen have been not like that.
So the mid
Different
shift that I'm talking about is this plate here. So we'll take this shifter out, we'll put another shifter here, and that kind of just moves it in front of our seat a little better. It just depends on your vehicle on which one you're going to use. So Gustavo's going to lift this out of the box, carry it over the top of that, and set it on there, and I'll start the bolts.
Yeah.
You got the guns, I got the bags. start, tired of working for the man. Can't keep it watch, we're behind the wheel. Hope it doesn't come to this, but we ain't afraid to kill. Everyone stay calm, that's what we say. As long as everything goes smooth, no one's gonna die today. Everyone stay calm, that's what we say. Put all the money in our bags and we'll be on our way. All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.